Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Or was it simply fate? Who knows?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Oh, so that means you were here before, huh? Anyways, welcome back everyone for a new part of Fire Emblem Tree Houses. As you can see, it was really a trap. The cutscene was very long, so that's why I had to put it into the next part. I hope you guys are fine with that. Anyways, let's continue. You've been here before?
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Oh, so if you were a knight, why did you become a mercenary in the first place? The Archbishop, huh?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Jeff.
And there she is.
My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Well, my name is Ray. Very similar to your name, Lady Rhea.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
What's wrong?
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
My services? Wait, am I supposed to be a mercenary here as well? Or a servant?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Wait, what? Me, teacher. I'm a mercenary. I'm a child.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right?
Yeah?
Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Wait, they're really going to allow a stranger to teach their students? They don't know anything about me. I could teach them the worst stuff ever.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Stern?
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
You're going to leave me?
And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Sure.
Oh,
But why did
it's
you leave
then?
me?
So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
And available, huh? But you do know that I'm a lady, right, Manuela? And I am not really interested into other ladies. But you were a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company.
Oh,
Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Never heard of
Spare
it.
our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
sure, go ahead.
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Interesting.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Oh, so I can mix myself in between the students and check them out before they call me professor and teacher and all of that, right? Good idea, Manuela. Good idea.
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
What do you mean I need it? Are they bad? Are they really bad? Come on, tell me that. I need to know beforehand.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I know, it's a bit weird. And I also pointed that out, that it's not really a fitting position for a complete stranger.
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Oh god, I'm reading stuff. So I'm an actual professor now. And that's our school bell. Great. Ah, look what we have here. So that's his Claude and his friends from the Yellow House, which we're going to be introduced a little bit later. Really nice people. Gonna recruit a few of them. And this is... oh, right. This is Edelgard's house from the Black Eagles. Not really sure who those people are, because I never recruited any of them. Which I might change in this playthrough. And here we are at the Blue Lion's house. Seems like they are having fun over there. You shouldn't do that. 2 against 1, huh? Too bad for you. Seems like that guy is very strong and confident. Look at that smirk. And here I am, back again. Hey there, Lady Rhea. I must say, the beginning has a lot of cutscenes, and now we're free to explore the whole, well, not really the whole monastery. I mean, as you can see, there are a lot of areas blued out right now, so we aren't really able to reach every corner of the monastery yet, but that is good so, because otherwise we're going to get lost a lot. Imagine if all the students were across the whole area right away. There's no way I would be able to find all of them. Anyways, first we are supposed to talk to Lady Rhea, because she has a little quest icon right over her head.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct?
Yeah.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Sounds
May
pretty
I
easy.
ask a favor of you?
No reason to reject that request. So, in order to finish this quest, we need to talk to all of my students, right? And... wait a second. Why does it say first floor? Shouldn't I get outside first? Let's check out what happens. Are they going to move me down already? Yeah, they already moved me down. I wasn't even able to talk to the other peoples on that floor. Great. Oh well, time to talk to Edelgard, I guess. There she is. Where are all the other students? There were a few. Wait. There were a few, right? Or did they just all disappear? I guess everyone leaves me alone if I try to talk to... Ah, no, they're spawning back. They're back. Great.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Oh, please, tell me everything you know. About yourself first.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Well, from your stats, I would say you are a sword or axe wielder. You have high strength but low magic. Funny. Really funny. Actually, if I remember right, I kinda like magic users, so Edelgard, sorry, but you are out of the boat already. How about Hubert?
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Interesting. And Hubert is the exact countermeasure against Edelgard. I mean, look at this. Her 6 magic went over to his 6 strength, and her... Wait, her strength is a little bit higher than his magic. So she's better than him. But still, he's actually a really good magic user. Only recommendable, even though he's a little bit slow on his feet. And he hates wings. Which is bad, because I also like Pegasus Riders. So now we have Ferdinand.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Dugaia, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
What the hell is up with this guy? Why doesn't he have a weakness? Why is there no weakness? Huh? What is wrong with you? Everyone has supposed to have at least one weakness, but this guy, he's just good with a spear, axe, sword, every weapon, except fists. Why aren't you able to use your fists? Anyways, confidence, huh? Grants hit and avoid bonus if it is at full health. This guy seems to be very interesting, but his resistance is really low. Like, really low. Who knows, maybe I'm gonna grab you as well. Next we have Linhardt.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
This guy's perfect. He's the perfect magic user. He can use heal, he's good at magic, attacks, healings, has an ability that recovers his own HP by just waiting around the area? And he has a weakness about axe and fist weapons, but who needs axe and fist if you can throw a fireball at the enemies? Oh my god, I'm gonna get you. I'm totally gonna get you. You're mine. If I have a chance.
He's the second son of Count Burgles. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
So he's kind of like a glass cannon. Are you trying to imply that? And I see you don't really like to use magic, my good sir. But your strength is decent, your speed is decent, your resistance is kind of bad, but your luck and defense is okay. Gonna keep you in mind. And then we have Bernadette.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Oh, look at this! That's the first bow user in the team of them. And beside of magic user, I also love to have bow users because I always like to have some distance between my enemies before they get to me. So yeah, damage over time, everything is good. And seems like she hates everything that is related to front combat. I mean swords, axe, fist, armor. Why do you have something against armor? It would protect you, right? Oh well. Now we have Dorothy.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Nearby allies recover 10% HP. Cool. And she uses magic as well. Good. Gonna grab you as well. How many people are going to be left behind if I grab them all? Oh god,
to the west
poor
of
girl.
Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid.
Artrop
Petra is the granddaughter
and
of
Wings.
their king.
Yes.
Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Good for her. And I already see that archer and that wing bonus. I mean, you don't like magic, but that's fine as long as you can use a bow. And Hunter Boon grants 20% hit when foe is under... No, wait. Higher than 50% HP? Which is most of the time. So that's also good. Cool! You have really good people around your houses. Am I done with you? Or do I need to talk to you
So,
again?
you've accepted a teaching position. I
that's
hope you've had a
repeats.
chance to meet everyone. Would you?
Yeah. No, you don't need to teach me anymore. Okay. Next one is right over there. Who knows who that's going to be? I see something yellow.
What do you think?
Spotted Cloud. Where's Cloud? Ah, there he is. Wait. Oh, come on, I see him already. You don't need to show him to me like this. Why do you show me the Black Eagle House? I want to talk to him. Yeah.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
I know,
I
right?
guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
Oh, Claude, believe me, I liked your house really much. I mean, you were the very first playthrough I did. It was a blast, even though I never finished it. It was a blast.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Sure, show them. First yourself, please.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Do you see why I like this guy? He's a charmer! And he uses bows And wings! What is more to get? Okay, next we have Lawrence.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest, though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
And yeah, Lawrence is a bit interesting. I mean, as you can see from his stats, strength magic is almost equal. But during my time, he became a pure magic user because I love magic, and he does a really good job in that. So if you use Lawrence, make him into a dark mage or something. I don't care, but give him magic. He's good at it. Really good at it. Next we have Raphael.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
And more eating. Claude, please. Eating, eating, and more eating. And yeah, Raphael. Raphael. He's a good guy. But sometimes he's a bit oblivious over other things. What could I say about him? I think I made him into some kind of fighter? Brawler? Stuff? Yeah, he was more of the defense guy. He blocked the way off, or rather, he was the guy that protected my magic users. He was always in the way, stopping everyone from reaching them, when my magic users, from the back, destroyed anyone who tried to attack him. It was a bliss. That guy is actually really good. I love him. And Ignaz?
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Ignaz. From your stats and your strengths, I guess you would have been a perfect archer. But during my experience, I kinda never used him. just because he has no crest, you know? He doesn't have a crest, and he loves to draw. He's also nice. I just never used him in battle. Yeah. Now we go to the girl.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
That is true. Everywhere you need to have fun, or else it's going to get boring and drag on forever. And this girl is the absolute best mage in the game. If you love mage users of any kinds, get this girl. I mean it. Get this girl, be happy about it, and have fun with her. She's the best magic user there is, and her ability Mastermind increases her ability to rank up her black magic stats. It's just the best purse there is. Even though she has no bonus with wings or anything, but magic, belief, oh, the best. I'm gonna get her. I'm going to get her as quickly as I can.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
And Mariana, she's kind of like a little angel. I mean, she's really good with horses and wings, as you can see. Pegasus are the wings icons. And she's very good at healing and sword art. So, if you need a good healer, get her. And if you want to have somebody on a Pegasus, also get her. Because she's really good at spears, even though there's the strength in sword fighting. Her actual strength is in her spear fighting abilities.
Marianne is
No, don't repeat! I'm done. Next we go to Hilda.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Lazy? Hilda is an absolute beast. She's the girl that destroyed everything. Everything with her axe. If there's an enemy nearby, she's like, "Wah!" and he's gone. She is absolute best. I love her. Ah, she's the bra. And Leonie?
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
And Leonie is a bit interesting. She goes into the same category as, wait, let me go back. Same category as Ignas. At the beginning, I was never using her because I was like, she doesn't have a crest. She can't be that good. But later on, she kind of grew on me. Her personality is nice. She's reliable. She's a strong attacker. Is very good at horses. Yeah, she's perfect, actually. I kind of like her. So, now we are done with the golden deers. Where are my blue lions? Yeah. Right over there. I see you there. Why are you trying to hide yourself from me?
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself.
Oh, that's fine.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blafid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance.
You know, now that I think about it, wasn't it supposed to be a secret that I have become a professor? Wasn't I supposed to be mixed into the students, get to learn them before they know that I am the professor, and then it's going to be revealed? Why did they do that? They could have hidden that a bit better.
In any case,
no?
Welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
Well, you can show me all of them. Start with yourself.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
Yeah.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I see you like to use lances and authority. And you dislike magic? What's wrong with you? How could you do that? Why would you do that? Well, at least your speed is good and your defenses, so... And your charisma. Your charisma is really good. So, okay. Next we have the Due.
Dedu was born in Dusk
Okay.
and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's
No!
Dedu
Come on!
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Good-natured young man. He hates horses and winged Pegasuses. How is he good-hearted? But then again, if unit takes no action except waiting, defense 4. Defense is very good. Could it be that you are the next Raphael in my team? Could it be? Maybe. Very likely. Your resistance is ridiculous though. I mean, 1? What? That's nothing! And your oh my god, your magic too! Oh my, okay, I see. Let's not talk about it. Here, Felix?
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Sure. Gonna destroy him since he hates magic.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius.
Oh no. No need to talk again. Next, we go to Ash.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Oh, that's good to know. But he also hates magic, is good with archery though, and he's basically a walking key. He is able to unlock all doors, all chests, even if you have nothing in your inventory, he's able to open everything. So actually he's a really nice guy. Now we go to the Playboy.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt
Playboy.
chaser, so to speak.
Playboy.
Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
You can't get rid of the Playboy. It never works. And what's up with you? You have nothing in magic? And you hate archery? What is wrong with you? But then again, if female eyelids are adjusted, unit deals 2 extra damage. And is protected. Well, that's at least good, right? I'm going to have a lot of magic users. And most of the magic users are female, so good for you! You always have a bonus somewhere around. Next we go to Mercedes.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Lives to serve. When healing an ally with white magic, unit recovers the same amount of it. Oh my god! Girl, you're also perfect. You're going to be my perfect healer, and Lysania is going to be my perfect fireball user. Oh, this is going to be such a bliss.
I hear she was born to a...
No, wait, don't repeat it. No. Go out. Go out. Now we go to Annette.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
She what? She can't cook, is that it? Okay, that's interesting. But she loves magic, so that's already good. And use rally to grant full strength to an ally? Oh my god. That's really good. Huh. And Ingrid?
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Most knightly than ever. Okay, but what about yourself? You're also a knight. You're the perfect white knight, you know? You're going to ride on a horse later on, with a spear with hands, saving the day from the bad guys, right? Kind of like that.
I appreciate your effort.
Oh, the mission is already done. Cool. Cool. Well then, I suppose we're going to return to the audition chamber.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far?
It was really nice.
Found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students.
Oh, I
I
can
must
pick.
note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Yeah,
Since
I know
you
everyone.
are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house should I choose? Well, it's kind of obvious that I go with Blue Lion, right? Right?
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct?
Exactly. Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
Of course.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Of course.
Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
And who the heck are you? You're not a student, right?
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy!
I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
Hello.
I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students.
But I just learned that I was a professor! How am I so... What?
We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
So you're going to test me first? Okay, I guess, yeah. I deserve that, since I'm new here and you have no idea who I am. Great. Great. I love tests. Absolutely.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it. But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
Everything is fine. I don't mind. If you treat me as a friend.
You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all,
Oh, God.
we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Oh, that's right. If they already are so casual with their future king, then they can be casual with me as well.
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably.
Oh, Dimitri.
I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
Huh?
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Of course.
Such benevolence is a sight to behold.
Oh my
I
god.
don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
You do know hitting on a teacher is not a very good sign for a student. I might give you an F for that.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
What?
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
What? What do you mean? I'm not going to fight my own student.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference. If that's okay with you.
Why does everyone want to fight me?
Ash, I won't
Or
have
see
you
me
speak
fight.
and merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Thanks, Mercedes.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh. I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Oh, he also wants to come along, even though it's not about marriage or tea.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Me too. Because I have no idea what's going to happen here. There are new places to explore in the monastery. I got gold!
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
You say you promises, but should I really trust you? You know what? We're going to save that question for another time. I hope you guys had fun with today's part. We barely managed to get to the point where I was able, or where I was allowed to choose my house. I was worried for a second that it would take 3 parts to get to that point, but We managed in 2. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun with today's part. And see you in the next one. Bye!